Jennifer Kale was one of the few survivors of the Witch's Road in Agatha All Along, but she is separated from her coven, which leaves her future in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, ambiguous. Throughout Agatha All Along, the mismatched coven of witches slowly become more familiar to the audience and endear themselves to the viewers at home. Despite most of these characters appearing here for the first time, they all had compelling stories and touching moments. However, most of these brave women met their ends on the Witch's Road, and never got to enjoy the rewards that wait at the end. Sharon Davis, Alice Wugulliver, and Lilia Calderou were all killed along the way, while Agatha, Billy, and Jennifer made it to the final trial. This final trial was the moment where each witch was granted the gift that they most sought after, and Jennifer was actually the first one to receive her reward, gaining her powers back from Agatha. But as soon as she did, she vanished from the road, leaving the others behind. Jennifer Kale's Agatha All Along ending completes her MCU story. Jennifer Kale completed the Witch's Road. However, her fate is not a complete mystery. In Episode 9, Maiden Mother Crone, Jennifer can be seen slowly emerging from beneath the earth right next to the sign for Westview. Having completed her journey on the road, Jen was able to get out of Billy's elaborate creation, and with her powers restored, she flew off literally into the sunset. With Jennifer being a brand new character for the series, it makes sense that this concludes her story, but the character does have a larger story in the comics that could be tapped into. While she managed to get her magic back, and is now free to leave Agatha and all the horrors of the road behind her, it's hard to imagine that the character would remain in obscurity forever. However, the witches have been a hidden group of magic wielders for many hundreds of years within the MCU, so it is possible that Jen will simply leave her old life behind her and begin anew with her powers to live a more comfortable and authentic life without any influence from other witches or customers at her holistic health shop. How Jennifer Kale could return in the MCU. Jennifer Kale is a bigger character in Marvel Comics. As mentioned above, Jennifer Kale actually has a long history in Marvel Comics, where the character first appeared back in 1972. Originally, Kale appeared as a small supporting character for the swamp monster, Man-Thing. As a young woman, she tapped into her magic powers to try and summon a demon, and her talents meant she was able to do so with relative ease. Following this, she forms a close connection with Man-Thing, with the pair sharing a psychic link. In later stories, it was also revealed that she is related to Johnny Blaze, aka Ghost Rider. With these connections already being established in the comics, it is possible that Jennifer Kale could pop up again in the MCU, potentially staying within the supernatural side of the stories, and possibly living out her comic book story of forming a connection with Man-Thing, who has already appeared in the Marvel special presentation, Werewolf by Night. As a result, Jennifer Kale could become a regular part of the supernatural and horror side of the MCU as those stories develop after Agatha All Along, possibly even becoming a member of the Midnight Suns down the road.